Door-to-door sales, don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. That's what I'm saying. From the beginning, yeah, my manager, my trainer, this guy's already telling me stuff like dodgy stuff. This is what I'm getting my first red flags, saying most people don't even last a day or two here. A lot of people come and go with this job. And I had to really wonder why. Now, I don't even blame them. Literally, how are you going to say that as a manager, trainer? He said he's not coming in tomorrow. He said that. I could vouch he said that. He said, I have a dentist appointment. I then go back to the office. And then one thing you're going to realize as I go through this is that one person will say another to, that, no, the communication here is bad. Very bad. Like, literally, you got one manager that will tell you one thing and the other will tell you another thing. This one manager told me, oh, I wouldn't come in tomorrow then. If your trainer's not in tomorrow, then I wouldn't come in. So I caught, but then another manager's telling me, oh no, you must have misheard this. He is coming in. He's just gonna come in a bit late. He's only gonna be about 10 minutes late. Yeah, my bad. Storage, but they use the amount of errors. I don't know if it's down to the manager just not knowing how to function, or she doesn't know how to, or if it's her fault or it's the app's fault. We're supposed to be working together. She knows we're working together. She sent us out to work together, but she hasn't put us on the same map. So we're now on the same road, and when it comes down to knocking doors and whatever, we can't register on the same road. He can do it, but I can't, and I can do it, and he can't because we're not on the same map. So then we're telling her this. She's saying, "Oh, sorry about that. Something's gone wrong and da. We've already had to all the way there already." So then she says, "Oh, just keep syncing your data, keep refreshing the app." They keep refreshing the app and nothing's changing. Still the same thing. So my boy gets angry now. He's getting a bit pissed now. So he starts swearing and that. And then she's like, "Oh, don't swear." I'm not even gonna get into that, yeah, but long story short, she still couldn't get it right. So she told us to just work separately in the end. We have to just work separately. And then the next day, his payday, she doesn't get paid. She then describes to him last minute how there's something wrong with his bank details and how you can't get paid. So on that spot, he's like, "Well, I'm not working anymore." Then she was like, "Well, can you also make up for the days you didn't work that hard and this and that?" She was like, "No, I'm not working a single other day until I get paid. That I've been working here for 3 days. You told me." And then this is prior to the week before she was.
And then she started having a go at me for the most bullshit possible, and started saying, if I'm working today or not. She asked me when I walked into the office. She was like, "Oh, you feeling alright?" I'm like, "No, not really." And she's like, "Oh, why is that?" I'm like, "Oh, personal issues to attend to, innit?" And she's like, "Well, I don't want to hear your personal issues." Then what's the point in asking? So like, every time you've come into the office and people have asked if you're feeling alright, you've always said no. I'm like, "Yeah." So okay, no, bro. Is there a problem? And she's like, "Oh, you're really demotivating everyone." Brother, I'll be real with you. If I demotivated you from working, my fault. But I just wanted you to see what this company's all about, bro. Like, legit, it's a fucking dead company, dead everything, and it's not it, bro. So I might not even get paid today. You're like, "Oh, I put in the wrong phone number, wrong everything in my contract." And then if I haven't been paid yet, then I'll probably be getting paid on the next payday, bro, which is the 10th. And I ain't trying to get paid or anything, bro. I'm trying to get paid today. And she was like, "So are you working today?" She's like, what makes you think I'm gonna get paid for 10 minutes of work? Yeah, I'm like, why should I think of that when I haven't been paid for 30 hours of work for 2 weeks? That's 60 hours for what?
So I'm already fresh 1 week in already, or fresh 1 week already in. He's 2 weeks in. That second week, he was supposed to get paid. She said, "Oh, it's not this week, it's next week." So he's already been let down once. Now he's been let down twice. The next week, the Tuesday. So I'm thinking, right, this is the last straw. If he doesn't get paid today, maybe sometimes errors happen. Let's see if he gets paid. He doesn't get paid on that day. "Oh, sorry, there's been something wrong with your bank account. We have to reconfirm it, this and that." So now he's getting paid when I get paid. So which is the 10th. And he started probably on like the 10th. So he's been in here for a whole month and still not got paid. See, now I don't even know if I'll get paid, because they could say the same thing to me. I wouldn't be surprised. And then another weird thing they got going on, which I only just found out today, is apparently they make it so that you only get paid for the first 2 weeks you work. So I told you, the first time you work, you get like a free week. Instead of every 2 weeks that they told you in the interview, they make it so it's 3 weeks for the first time you get paid. And they told you, now I'm finding out, so all the things I've done, I'm not even going to get paid in full. I'm only going to get paid for the first 2 weeks. So already they know I was a rookie in my first week, so I barely got anything. So I'm only getting basically paid for 1 week's worth of work. Literally. And then they're going to drag the rest of the money I've made into the next semester. And that's what, and that's really just to try to keep me there as long as possible. But I'm not staying there. That's not what's gonna happen. I'm not staying there. The next payday, you guys pay me on that payday. I'm not working. You guys owe me money at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I made you guys money, so you guys owe me money. Once it goes orange, word. And if it doesn't go like that, a lot of people, there's been words of lawyers and stuff. Not me personally, but that's the way it's coming. That it's starting to become a legal thing. I'm starting to think it's even a legit company. They might have a lot of things in fine print. There's a lot of things they just come out with. They might even try to hit me with, oh, to get paid, you need to knock a certain amount of doors and you fall under the threshold. I don't want that. And they won't tell you none of this in the interview, you know. They won't tell you this. They just leave. I wouldn't be surprised if we make some of these things up. It's not the sort of job you want. People like, be happy if you're making hourly paid money, because at least you're making guaranteed money. This is commission pay. It sounds good because they make it sound like, oh, you could get 10, which is possible, but there's a lot of things that come with that. One, you have to depend on them literally updating it on the app, which they haven't, which they failed to do numerous of times. It's now the 9th. I heard something from the 5th that was supposed to be confirmed from the 5th. All up to now, it still hasn't been confirmed. It still hasn't been confirmed. And that's the type of stuff that can happen. You have to literally rely on them too heavily to get paid, and I don't like that. So the same 3 people I worked with that day, none of them are here no more. I'm the only one. I'm the last one standing. Literally. Last one standing. But this is my last day for sure. Especially knowing that I'm not even getting paid for my full thing. And they will only mention that. They'll tell you, but they won't tell you that what that really means. Yeah, it's crazy, you know. There's probably so much more that I've missed out that I just haven't mentioned yet. That I'm just really just stuck on the payment stuff. You know, the job, the only good thing about this job is that, you know, I don't know, I guess you'll have more to say, that because you're constantly facing rejection, so I guess you'll take rejection lightly, you know. You're being more of like a public person, you know, to be able to speak in public. Like me making this video right now, look, I got a car right next to me, I don't really care. That's like, because you already feel like a kind of like an idiot anyway, knocking on bare doors knowing that you're gonna get told to go away. If you're working and you're getting hourly based pay, be happy, bro. Don't even quit that job, because, bro, the amount of stress you have to go through with commission pay jobs is crazy. You have to worry if you're really gonna get paid. They can do so much stuff. You have to rely on them too much. You have to rely on that. You have to literally rely on an app, on their stupid app that doesn't even work properly. It's not even an official app in the app store. The app is so faulty. I mean, sometimes that faulty can work in your favor, because you can really find ways to just like bypass the system. But bro, when it comes down to pay, I don't like the fact that they have so much control over just messing you over. Like, I don't like that. They could literally mess you over so much with this app and just not update your stuff, because you get paid from the app. Your data on the app is what makes you get paid. They can't make up numbers, and they can't excuse you. Basically, you get paid for the app. So if the app's not looking the way you want it to look, there's a problem, and you can't do anything. You don't have no control over changing it, unless you're in front of the manager, which the managers more time they don't even come in. These managers could come in whenever they want. They can say whatever they want. They can just, they got too much control. I don't like that. Actually, I don't even know if it's a legit company. Is it a known company I'm working for? Is it legit though? That's what I want to know. Can I even report these people? Because I'm sure they have this all planned out. The guy's a real hustler. Like I could tell this, whoever made it, I bet there's something in fine print. They know how to protect themselves if it comes down to it. So that's what I'm real. It's mad, but going to court with these people, is it really worth it? They probably have things in fine print that I don't know. Every day I find out something I didn't know. They told me something new. I'll probably find out today something new. I've already found out something new about the whole 2-week stuff. They didn't mention that. They do this deliberately just to save themselves, you know. They just, yeah. Door-to-door sales, don't do it. I wouldn't recommend it. That's what I'm saying. They make threats as well. They make threats as well. They don't want me gone though, because they would have fired me by now. They know I don't want to be here. They would have fired me by now. They know they low-key can't find no one. That's what it is. They know they can't find no one, so that's why they're watching their tone with me a bit. But I'm leaving regardless. I'm leaving regardless anyway. I'm leaving regardless. That I already knew from the second week I was leaving. But yeah, I'm just gonna, let's see if I really do get paid though. But yeah, man, that's what I gotta say about this place. Door-to-door sales. I mean, wouldn't recommend it. But if you ain't got nothing like at all, then don't think of this as like a job. Just think of this as like experience. Anyway, bye. Subscribe.